If you are learning English, you have probably hit this wall. You try to express a deep, intense frustration, but the translation falls flat. The words fail to carry the correct cultural weight of what you are actually feeling. To bridge that gap, we have to look at how native speakers categorize frustration. While many languages treat anger as an abstract mental state, English speakers often treat it as a tangible physical threat. In this anatomical diagram, the human body is viewed as an architectural container holding volatile, pressurized substances. As the text highlights, English maps temperament onto internal architecture. Expressing intense emotion is a matter of physical survival. To decode English emotional idioms, you have to start by viewing the speaker's body as a pressurized tank at constant risk of a dangerous rupture. We can see how this pressure metaphor works by looking at specific vocabulary words, starting with the word vent. This chart breaks the term down. Literally, a vent is a mechanical valve used to release gas or fluid that is trapped under high pressure. Metaphorically, venting becomes the strategic and necessary release of pent-up emotional energy to stop the entire system from failing. Mapping that mechanical idea onto biology gives us the spleen. While medically defined as a lymphoid organ, the English language assigns it a much more volatile role. Historically, the spleen was identified as the ultimate seat of deep-seated irritation and resentment. Similarly, guts serves as a visceral, lower body synonym for profound feeling and raw courage. These phrases function as a specific anatomical map. They pinpoint exactly where a speaker believes dangerous emotions are pooling inside their body. Because these emotions are viewed as physical substances, holding them inside carries significant consequences. This map shows two possible outcomes. Path A, at the top, tracks suppressed anger, historically believed to cause catastrophic physical breakdowns. Path B shows strategic venting, framed as a vital act of self-preservation. This creates a specific social dynamic. When someone is advised to vent, the recommendation is intended as a serious measure to protect their physical health. In this framework, speaking your mind aggressively is a necessary biological release valve, a way to prevent an internal catastrophe. The practical challenge is choosing the correct metaphor based on the actual intensity of your frustration. We can calibrate intensity using this matrix. The bottom row establishes the mechanical baseline, letting off steam. Mechanical metaphors represent moderate, daily stress, appropriate for casual settings. The biological metaphor, vent your spleen, signals high-intensity, deep-seated rage rooted inside the body. Phrases involving internal organs are strictly reserved for private, high-stakes crises. The difference is summarized below. A mechanical metaphor implies the machine remains unchanged. A biological metaphor implies the emotion has become internally damaging and must be expelled. Choosing the right idiom calibrates the perceived level of internal damage for the listener. To use these rules effectively, we can follow a 3-step toolkit for daily communication. Step 1. Calibrate your metaphor to match your frustration's intensity. Step 2. Frame emotional release as a preventative health measure for your well-being. Finally, Step 3. Practice reciprocal recognition when listening to others. If a speaker uses a biological metaphor with you, interpret it as a serious warning of internal instability rather than a mere complaint. Mastering English emotion is about recognizing that these words carry literal physical weight. They are not just vocabulary, they are essential tools for survival.